Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Subnautica. So as promised, I did go back through and double check that everything is where it needs to be. And also ensuring that I've got everything I need. So, I've got all my stuff for the moon pool for later. I've got all my materials that I'm gonna need to upgrade. I also brought all of the ion cubes that I have on my or at my disposal. I brought the tablets, my water of course, oh, that one's empty. So, there is just one more thing I need to grab, and that is a sample of these plants here. And I'm actually going to need to go get a couple of other ones. So these plants here are actually kind of important to the storyline. So I don't like having to make multiple trips. No. Give me the thing. There we go. And I have decided that I'm gonna go ahead
Welcome aboard, Captain.
and do the thing that I really didn't want to do. We're gonna go back to the Aurora in this episode. I love doing that. That's so fun. Okay, let's see here. So the trick for the Aurora, we'll start from the life pod just to make things a little bit safer here. I know I explained this the last time, but just as a reminder, there is a safe-ish way to get to the Aurora. And we're also going to look for Life Pod 4 while we're out there. That is, I believe, the last Life Pod we need to locate. Okay, so the trick with the Aurora is you want to aim for the midsection here in front of the engines. And you want to stay at the surface level. Doing these things will help keep you safe from the Reapers. They tend to congregate around the front and the rear, and so aiming for the midsection will help you avoid them. Staying close to the surface will also help. You're actually less noticeable if you use your Sea Glide, and more noticeable if you use a Sea Moth, and even more noticeable if you use the Cyclops, of course. Obviously, I don't feel comfortable just using my Sea Glide. Is it night, or is that an eclipse? I don't know the answer to that. Oh. I don't know why, but that's just creepy. Okay, it's... I can't tell. Is it night or an eclipse? I have no idea. Maybe it's both. Oh, it was both. Okay. Okay, and then once you get up here, just hug the edge of the Aurora. You'll want to stay just a little bit under the surface so you can see all the debris. I can't even remember if I came here in the Sea Moth or in the, I did come here in the Sea Moth last time. I'm pretty sure I did. About 99% sure I did. So, we do have to go back in, unfortunately. So let's keep an eye out for Sammy. There he is. I see him. He's way down there for right now. Let's go back. If I go straight in, I should be okay. But I've got my perimeter defense system selected just in case. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we're good. Okay, perfect. Alright. And back in we go. So, it's been a little while, but we received a transmission earlier about Altera sending a blueprint to us, to the captain's quarters. So we're gonna go have a look for that. The last time I was here, the doors glitched and I went ahead and opened everything, but in the interest of keeping the game as non-cheaty and glitchy as possible, I elected to just make another trip here, because that's normally what you would do. You could technically just not come here until you get that transmission and make one trip that way, but, you know, the sooner you get the radiation cleaned up, the sooner you can get the rebreather put on and your reinforced dive suit, because otherwise you would need to keep the rad suit on if you wanted to get anywhere near the Aurora. Okay, let me think here. Captain's quarters are down here. Oh, I have the thing. Haha. I can do this now. bit too big for that, I think. Let me see. There we go. Oh yeah. This is why the most guides will tell you you need a propulsion cannon or a repulsion cannon to get in here. You can go without it. I mean, we did it without it before. But, it's typically easier if you have the thing to push stuff out of the way. The other good news is we don't really need to stop for much. So we can just go straight to... is this it? Yes. We can go straight to the living quarters, actually. So we don't need to stop. Hopefully we won't encounter too many biters. Bleeders, excuse me. Bleeders. Okay, here's the other spot where you want it. And you have to be careful that you don't launch these backwards into yourself. Sir, can you... You're the worst. Make me use up all my battery power on this fucking thing. Did that do it? Not really. There we go. I'm gonna replace the battery before we head out anyway. There we go. You're the worst. I hate all of you. There we go. But yeah, you're supposed to use, like, the propulsion cannon to grab stuff and move it out of the way, but, I just didn't feel like doing that. Here we go. Okay, so here's the captain's quarters. And you remember, there was a code they gave us. It's unlocked now because I had to get in there before. But here's the... There it is. 2679 is your code to get into that door. And there we go. So here is what we really need. I never scanned the wall shells?
New PDA data.
Excuse me, that is supposed to be my scanner. Why do you not have my scanner in the right spot? I never scanned the wall shells? What? Thought I had gotten some wall shells previously. Okay, whatever then. Nutrient block.
Acquired.
A model of the Aurora, which is pretty fun. PDA. Captain's log, and a poster. So yeah, there's lots of stuff right there. But the most important thing are these blueprints. Well, this blueprint, singular. I just have two because I picked up wall shelves too. But it's this blueprint right... Where did it go? There. The Neptune. Now you have the blueprints for the entire thing available to you, but it will only unlock each section as you build the previous section. Here's the captain's log. He's playing a game. Okay, cool. Alright then, good to know. Here's the ops logs, though.
Average long-range transmission delay, 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 4546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution. Out.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications relay offline.
Okay then. Gonna need a hell of a power source, he says. Well... We'll see how that works. Can you get... Thank you. Out of the water. There we go. Okay, so we got that part. We're gonna need that rocket to get off this planet. But we can't leave because we still haven't disabled the quarantine enforcement platform. So I know we've been doing a lot of farming and a whole lot of, you know, scaring the pants off ourselves with Reapers. Well, okay, that's my fault. I went back and looked at the footage of that attack, by the way. It turns out the reason I almost died there and got it at 6% is because before it even grabbed me, I had bumped into stuff and lowered it to like 81. And then after it grabbed me, I bumped into something else, and that was what lowered it to 6. He had left me with like 20 or 18% health. The word escaped me. There's a word for this. But, so yeah, it turns out a lot of that was just me being a shitty driver. But are we really surprised? No. My depth perception is absolute garbage, so no, we should not be very surprised by that. So we did that, and now the only other thing that we have to do is get Life Pod 4. Now, Life Pod 4, let me get to my Seamoth so I can actually pull it up for you. It is the last Life Pod that we have not yet gone after. Remember, we received a distress signal about some folks who landed really close to the Aurora, but had some big fish in the water with them. So let me hop in here. But under codes and clues, wherever that went, there it is. Okay, this actual location was corrupted, so we don't know exactly where they are. But we can see the Aurora from here. And we know that it's at sea level, and it's about 150 meters northwest of the port's midsection. So, like, you can see where it is up here. It looks like it should be almost straight out. And that is why I have not yet gone after it, because I'm gonna be really honest, just being in Reaper territory makes me super nervous. Like, holy crap, so nervous. Now, to make matters worse, we're gonna have to contend with Sammy, the safety Reaper here. I don't see him right now. The other problem is the crash zone, as you can see, is very murky. Sir, can you not? I am attempting to explain a thing here. And for those of you wondering, yeah, I kind of am stalling, not gonna lie. I still get nervous around these Reapers. But, wow. It's... You can actually look up coordinates for this. It's like you can find a lot of stuff just by using the coordinates. And that can be brought up by pressing F1. I'm trying to... There he is, I see him. He's down there. Sammy tends to live a little lower down, which is nice. But he can come up right up to this frame here sometimes, so that's part of why I'm trying to keep an eye out. Okay, I'm kind of stalling. The point is, because it's so difficult to find these life pods, a lot of times what I'll do for Life Pod 4 is I will just find the coordinates. And I know that seems kind of cheaty, but it is so murky here that it's oftentimes extremely difficult, if not impossible, to find it otherwise. So we are going to, we're going to have a look. And I'm going to explain to you how the coordinates work in case you don't know how they work. Life Pod 4. So the coordinates for Life Pod 4, according to the wiki, are 717, -7, 161. So, run before you jump. 717 is your X coordinate. So you need to... That's that first number there. So we actually need to go back to the west a little ways. The middle number, the -7, actually refers to depth. It's on the surface, but the top of it is below, so it may be as much as 7 meters below. And then 161 is your Y coordinate, so I actually need to go north and west. That actually does take me away from the Reapers, but I'm trying to keep a close eye on him just in case. Let me make sure he's not just right up underneath me, because that's happened before. I said, oh yeah, it's safe, it's ready to go. I see him. He's out there. He's very hard to see, even with sonar. And the shaking does not help. I just saw you. Where did you go? There you... Oh, ooh, he's coming close. There he is. You know it's bad when you can see him without sonar. And that right there is why I've been kind of keeping half an eye on him. Okay, there he goes the other direction. Alright. Where are you going? No, he's making a loop. Come on, you... Okay, there we go. Alright, we're going. We're going. We're going, okay. We're gonna follow the side of the Aurora for just a bit. just to kind of get out of Sammy's path here. Okay. Okay. So, my X coordinate needs to be, I think it was 750. And the Y coordinate. You can find it with sonar sometimes too. Can't even see what I'm doing here. There it is. You can actually see it. No, I still want that, actually. But the trouble is, now you're gonna have to get out of your sea moth to get it. So that's gonna be fun. Now this location, generally speaking, is relatively safe from Reapers. They don't congregate here, but
Integrating new PDA data.
that is no reason to linger. Just double check.
New blueprint
Make sure we're
acquired.
not in harm's way. Make sure there's nothing just right outside the life pod. Should be okay. And
Welcome
now,
aboard, Captain.
to keep myself out of danger, I'm gonna go back towards the Aurora until I get back to the booster here, and then turn out, just like I normally do. And I do that because I know that route is relatively safe. The very first time I came to this ship, I did the dumb, and I went straight around the back section. And I had a bad time. Sammy the Safety Reaper was not my first Reaper encounter. So, I am very leery of the ship for good reason.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay, thank you. I'm actually drinking my caffeine as we speak. Alright. And if you look now, we have actually left the crashed ship biome, if you will. But I'm just spooked. I originally got on here and I was like, I'm a brave boy. And then I got in here and I was like, oh, okay. We're not brave today. But the good news is, since we have the solar charger, we have used basically no battery power, which is super nice. So I have all this battery power, and I don't even know what to do with it. Do I run around shocking things? No, I'm not gonna do that. That's just mean. But it's kind of funny that it's just all there. I can do whatever I want. So we spent so much time farming that a lot of us may have forgotten the main storyline here. I got distracted before I could finish. I apologize. So we still have to deactivate the quarantine enforcement platform, and we can't do that right now because we are infected. Remember last time it stabbed us and it said, you still have a disease. You can't leave. So now we're trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with us. The Degassi base, you remember, actually had an entry where they were talking about they were sick. Oh yeah, my cuttlefish. Hee. But and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with them. Oh. It's so cute. And for those of you wondering, the cuttlefish actually has the highest hit point count of anything that can be killed in this game, so it's actually relatively safe. Don't wanna... No, we gotta go do battery change. I forgot about that. Almost forgot about it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we've gotta figure out what's going on with this disease. What is it? Are we gonna die? How do we cure it? Do you have enough power to go? Oh yeah, you got quite a bit of power. Go put away these items here. The whole reason I got a desk and such was so I could sit this stuff down. Not even gonna lie. I just love it. I love it so much. Okay, 100%, 100%. I know this one needs new batteries. This one's fine. This one's fine. Go ahead and replace that one too. And the rest of this is fine. Okay, cool. Nice. So we just need a couple of batteries here. Fix this up. I'm getting there. Just give me a chance to change my batteries. Hold on. I'm not that much in danger of dehydrating. Leave me alone, Karen. Dang. Okay. So...
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yes, I know. Leave me alone. Okay, so that would replenish the supply here. Let me get one more, and then we'll eat the other 3. So that way it still has a full patch of marble melons. Okay. And with that, I would say we are ready to go. Like, actually, legitimately ready. So this is the fun part of the game. Well, there's other fun parts.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright. Everything's online. I've got all my stuff. I've got a grow bed. It seems to be pretty full. I've got all this stuff. I've got my prawn, which, by the way, you can manage upgrades, and you can manage storage from up here. You just can't actually manufacture upgrades. So, let me just double check here. Okay, cool. We're basically ready to go. The only thing I forgot to do is show you the thing we picked up from LifePod 4. There is actually an entry.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Oof. Yeah, he miscalculated, alright. Okay, we are ready to go. Now, where we're going actually has multiple entrances, but the one we're gonna choose is actually the safest and probably the easiest one to maneuver into, despite appearances. So let's go.
Engine powering up.
Alright, we are ready to go. Now, you remember it's very difficult to see, and since we're going down, I want to be able to look down and see whether I'm close to clipping something. The Cyclops, you'll notice, is a good deal slower than the Seamoth, unfortunately. But, I mean, it's so much bigger. What did you expect? I mean, this guy's a monster compared to... Is that where I need to go? Yes. Excuse me? You'll get noises like that, and it won't necessarily even mean anything, and it's just so unnerving. Okay, this is the trench. This is the blood kelp trench we need to go into. So let's maneuver ourselves so that we are able to go in. And yes, this is extremely creepy. I hate doing this so much. Did I hit something, or... It's not very well lit down here either, so... Admittedly, I'm kind of... Oh god, hi. Can you not? Please leave. Yeah, we're gonna have to have sonar to get down there. Alright. This is about to be super creepy. Hey, I need that. Now, if you're looking on the screen with the Cyclops, it does actually warn you when you're about to hit something. But... Oh. Got caught on a ledge there. As long as you don't just slam it into things, it'll do okay. Okay. I believe we need to turn off to the right here. Yes. You remember I said this is the easiest way in? I wasn't kidding. It's also the safest. Safest is kind of a misnomer here, but It is the safest. And I know for some people the sonar can be a bit visually distracting, and I apologize. I will turn it off as soon as I am able, especially since it detracts from my battery usage. Okay. We are almost there. We're okay on that end. I see the ampule. Okay. Do I keep going? No, that's it down there. Okay, so I have to turn around now, and this is the fun part. I'm gonna have to actually come over here and seesaw it.
Careful scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
That scared the crap out of me. Don't do that, Karen. You just appear out of nowhere. Stop that. Excuse me.
Creaking detect.
Oh, hey, stop that.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel calculating. Excessive noise. Ahead standard.
Gee. Okay, did I make it? Are we okay? Yeah, we're okay. Alright, cool. This is good. Alright, so let me figure out exactly... Oh, perfect. This is actually really right where I wanted to be. Okay, that was a little unnerving. I bumped my microphone. I apologize. Whew. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna move a little bit, because the trouble is I have the prawn in here, and I have to have space to drop it. I don't like that. It's like when you're trying to park your car, and it's like, hey! You're about to hit something! Alright, we'll put my superb backing up skills to the test here. Okay, are we close to the bottom? We are not. Okay. I really need to get down there. This work? Not quite. Now this right here, this green, is actually sulfur. And it is poisonous, as one might expect when confronted with sulfur. Alright, we're gonna back it up. Pick it up a little bit. Ooh. Okay. Because I see a ledge down there that should enable me to get my prawn back underneath here. Okay. This should be alright. Now I'm gonna kill the engines, so as not to use up unnecessary battery power. But you see, I'm already down to 75% power, so this could be problematic if I'm not careful. But there is a thing here that is worth noting. I'm not gonna get out and swim to it, because no. Screw that. Absolutely not. Where is... Is it here? Yes. I'm gonna need that. I will need that. But no, we're gonna take the prawn, because no. Also, there's stuff we need to get to down here. Perfect, we landed on the ledge. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. So this is a setup that these aliens had to study this fossilized skull here. And if we follow the lines, it leads us right over there. Oh, and a lot of times there's a crab squid down here. I don't know where he is, if he's here, etc. So just be aware. He does exist. And every once in a while, he'll just come out of nowhere and wreck your day. Alright, come on. I know I've got enough juice in the jets to make it over here. Let's do it. There we go. Yes. Okay. These things, by the way, are called ghost rays, and they're actually pretty cool. They do actually make noise. It's kind of creepy sounding, but they're totally docile. They don't hurt nothing. So this is the one and only orange tablet, and this is where it goes. You can actually go through here before it finishes deactivating. So you can scan stuff while you're down here. Lots of interesting things. And we'll probably go through this later on. But right now I'm trying to keep moving. I don't want to waste just too much time, because there are some things that I need.
Integrating new PDA data.
So you're probably wondering, you didn't pack any power cell chargers, did you? No, I certainly did not. And there's a reason for that. I'm not going to need it once I get where I need to be. You know, there's another cuttlefish egg. That's kind of nice. There are, I believe, 5 of those eggs in the game. So we found 2 now. One of them we've hatched. The other one is right here. There's one in the dunes, because of course there is. If I can get up the nerve, I will show it to you. So now, the other things we need right now... You remember I said there were materials that we needed that we couldn't get to? Those materials include nickel and actual crystallized sulfur. And basically the only places to find those are down here in the Lost River. There's other stuff down here too, but that's the things that we really need to have. And I don't want to waste too much time and energy trying to find them. So like here, this piece of nickel right there. I am also going to, like an idiot, hop out here and scan this bad boy. You can also scan the alien sensors, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Fun fact, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but it is freaking cold down here. This is one of the coldest biomes in the game. It's chilly. Now, occasionally the game will glitch out, especially if you save while you are under the sulfur and then reload. It may act like you're being hurt by it, even when you're inside the prawn. So, recommend not saving and exiting the game while you're inside the river. So here's some sulfur here. So that's good. And sometimes it takes a little bit of wandering to find everything we need. But, we do need it. Well, that was a creepy noise. I think that's just the ghost rays, but ooh. Did I mention they're creepy? Totally docile, but also very creepy. Yeah, that's a ghost ray noise there. Again, they're harmless. They just sound kind of creepy while they're down here. Hey, pick that up. There we go. That is titanium. Nickel does exist in deposits, but sulfur does not that I know of. I've never seen it in deposits. So, like, this is nickel right here, I believe. Yeah, here we go. See another piece of sulfur over there. Now you have to be kind of cautious when you're down here because the Lost River is actually a sprawling biome. It's huge. All those biomes that we've been traversing, just over the course of the game. Where did my Cyclops go? Oh boy, which direction was it in? There it is. Okay. Yeah, you'll get lost down here too, by the way. So that's fun. All those biomes that we've been traversing on the top side. This thing runs underneath all of them. It is honestly kind of incredible. Okay, so there's the Cyclops. And what that means is... I believe... You end up doing a lot of spy hopping here. So you have to kind of figure out where you're going, where you've been. There is one direction that leads back topside and out into the blood kelp zone, the other blood kelp zone. And there's one direction that leads further into the Lost River and is also very dangerous. I believe this is the way that leads back topside. Okay, that's fine with me. I just need to know which one's which. Because, fun fact, Leviathans live down here too. Oh, but it's a cave. It's so small. Yeah, well, they're babies. Even baby Leviathans are very dangerous. Especially the ones we're going to be running into. In fact, we're probably there's like a 90% chance we're going to get attacked while we're down here. 90%. And that is lowballing. Excuse me. You have to, like, keep the cursor over the thing you're trying to pick up, or the prawn's going to be like, nah, I'm not picking it. There it goes. Sometimes it just needs a second to think. Okay, yeah. This appears to be the way that just leads back out to the surface. Those noises are just the ghost rays. Again, harmless, but creepy. Alright. So let me hop on back out of here, out of the sulfur. I want to see what I'm carrying right now, but I don't want to hop out while I'm in the sulfur, because it's poisonous. So let me go back over here and see what I can find. I think I have enough nickel for my purposes, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need some more sulfur. I just want to know what exactly I need. Okay, there's the Cyclops. Another piece of sulfur. I'll go ahead and grab that. This, by the way, this is one of my favorite biomes, by the way, the Lost River. It's just, I love it. I don't know why. Maybe it's the creep factor. Okay, I saw you. Where were you? I seen it. There was a piece of sulfur there. Now I can't see it. Lovely. Okay. Okay. I don't really need to get back in the Cyclops right now. I just want to hop out for a second. Nothing super dangerous right here. Okay, that's good. Okay, let me see what I've got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pieces of sulfur. That should actually be okay. Alright, cool. I think we're already ready to continue. So now here's the tricky part, is getting back into the Cyclops. Because you can't just... I don't want to walk off the ledge here. Okay. There we go. Perfect.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Awesome. So, there's some stuff that I can make now that I have the materials for it, but some of it requires a power source. So we're gonna have to go out and find a power source.
Engine powering up.
Okay. I'm gonna keep the sonar off because I know it bothers people sometimes. I may flash it briefly just so I can see where I'm going. I will try to warn you ahead of time when that happens. So that was the way I went. So this should be the way... Can you not? Okay, I'm gonna do a brief sonar flash here so I can see... Yes, this is the way. Okay.
Seek fluid intake.
You know, that's probably a good idea to do before I do anything stupid. I actually do have a nutrient block also, so... There's that. Give me the other one. Thank you. Replant. And... Sneak.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright. Okay. So, I am pretty sure we're gonna get attacked here. Like 99% certain. Let me see if I can see it with sonar. Bear with me one more time. Oh. That makes me even more nervous that I can't see it. Oh god. Where is it? Oh boy. I like to know where it is. But I can't waste a whole bunch of battery on this. Okay. That was not the right button. I keep forgetting. There's a strafe key for World of Warcraft that I keep trying to push. Which is why I keep... Oh, there it is. I see it. Alright, cool. Good to know. We also have a radio transmission. So real quick. I'm not stalling. What are you talking about? Oh. 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 We have angered the warpers. That right there is a baby ghost leviathan.
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
I see you. We're running silently. That's okay. Keep going. Oh boy. We're probably gonna get attacked. I forgot to set my mic down. Probably gonna get attacked anyway. Oh? Maybe not. By the way, this big freaking skeleton here, everything we're seeing of it is only about a third of it. I can't turn and show it to you just yet. I want to get well away from that baby ghost. Oh yeah, there's more skeleton down there. It's the same individual. Which is ridiculous. Okay, there is a specific spot I am trying to get to. That is the wrong button. There we go. I was like, why am I not diving? Okay, are you the spot? You are not the spot. Can you not? There's the spot. Okay. Cool. So now this I want to be able to see. This can be turned off. It sucks a lot of battery to do that. Ah, that's the wrong button! I am not coordinated today, and I am so sorry about that. Okay. Just trying to... There we go. Pick it up just a little bit. Okay, that should be good. Okay, cool. Now it's hot right here. Because of this. So we're gonna shut down the engine.
Engine powering down.
And I will show y'all that skeleton up there. It's actually super dope. Ooh, right on the edge. Okay. Oh, let me not hit my head on my own Cyclops. Okay. But yeah, this skeleton here is freaking huge. Remember what I said about the prawn getting caught on things in the ground? Yeah, that happens a lot here. Oh, there's also mesmers down here, which is super fun. Gross. Alrighty. Ooh, a ghost weed. We'll wait on that for just a moment. I'm trying to do a thing here. But at the same time, I'm also trying to stay out of too much danger. Let's see. Excuse me. Return to your assigned seat. I want to get close enough to scan that skull. But with Mr. Ghost up here doing their thing, this is actually probably one of the best looks you're gonna get at a Ghost Leviathan, especially from me, because I am super frightened of everything, as you all know. So, enjoy it while you can, because I'm going to be running when I am done with this. Where are you, buddy? I know you're down here. Those are river prowlers. And if you're only half listening, they can sound kind of like a ghost. Now, if you pay attention to them, you'll go, oh, that's just a river prowler, it's no big deal. There are some pretty noticeable differences between the two. But if you're only halfway paying attention, and you hear one of them, you're gonna be like, oh shit. That was a river prowler, we're okay. Where is the ghost, though? That is my question. Because if I don't know where it is, I can't avoid it. Where are you? I see the skull, that's my target, that's where I want to be. The mouse keeps bumping all the way around, I apologize. Okay. Where the heck? That was the ghost. It's behind the sculptor. Whoa. You remember what I said about them just kind of materializing out of the ether? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You see how that bioluminescence just disappears as they go? Yeah. That is why they're called ghosts. Come back around, too. I want to get closer, but I don't want to aggro him. The fun thing about ghosts... Oh, hi. the fun thing about ghosts, you know how reapers are carnivorous? Ghosts aren't carnivorous. They survive on microplankton. They're just very territorial. River Prowler, I think. I hope. Would you... Are you stuck? If you're stuck, then I can maybe, possibly... Oh, you're not stuck. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get the scan right now. I want to. I really do. However, ghosts hit a whole lot harder than reapers. They really do. They hit really hard. Come on. Let me go in here and get this scan! That's a river prowler noise. That's no big deal. That's the ghost. Come on, man. Let me get my scan. This thing is super dope. Alright, I know he's back there. Where is he, though? There he is. Come on. And you, throw down. I will punch you. There he is, I see him. Doing flips over there. Okay, alright. You do you, boo. Just maybe do you somewhere else? No, he's still up there. If he's close enough to see bioluminescence, he's too close. Where are you? Too close. Way too close. And occasionally they clip through geometry and environment also, which makes it even harder to keep tabs on them. It's like those stalactites up there. Occasionally they'll just clip right through them. Come on, let me Okay, that's way too close for comfort. Please don't look at me. Can I please just have the scan? Come on, buddy. I may just have to go for it. I really don't want to do that. I don't know which way it's going. There he is. Okay. If he would just give me some space, I'll go for it. But, like, come on, man. You're killing me here. Okay. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it. I'm thinking. Ah, come on, die. Would you go do things elsewhere? Oh, not good, not good, not good, not good! We've been spotted. We have been spotted. No, we have not. That is a river prowler he's going after. Okay, alright. That was a little scary. You know what? Let's just come back for the scan another time. Sir, stop flipping up my mouse. There we go. Are you still... Yeah, he's... Come on, man. Come on. Oh, he's like in the mouth of that thing. Jeez. Okay, I guess we're... I thought I was gonna scan it for you guys. I guess not. And now I have just wasted a bunch of time, and I apologize. That's a river prowler noise. I don't worry about that. No, it's not. No, it's not. I thought it was a river prowler noise, but it's not. I wasn't kidding when I said they were hard to distinguish sometimes. Well, the good news is, the Cyclops is in a spot that we can actually get started working on some stuff. So, let's get moving on that. Only got so much battery power anyway, so we're gonna have to get a move on. But seriously, the size of this freaking creature just blows my mind. And they put so much detail into the flora and fauna of this game, it's just, oh. Chef's kiss. Oh, this right here. I'm gonna need this. This is ghost weed. I need this. It's pretty. It's pretty in a weird way, but you know, alien biology. I'm allowed to like things.
Seek fluid intake.
Yes, yes, I'm going. Leave me alone. Okay, now for the tricky part. Maneuvering onto this island so that I can. I parked too far forward, didn't I? A little bit too far forward. Is it still gonna get me? No, I gotta. Come on. Pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. Stop that. Stop that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So that's done. This can go away. Alright. We have most everything we need to start creating what I need for later, but put that in there also. Okay. Actually, let's do one more thing before... Oh, hi. Hello, River Prowler.
Engine powering up.
If you look right there, see that alien pillar? This is the next part of the journey. I've got enough power to make it from here. We're okay. Yes, I see it. Now, this is only 821 meters down, so we could... Stop that. So we could technically bring the Seamoth down here, but... I believe that's just me banging on stuff. Give it a second to load, because the game always does this. There we go. It's always this one particular structure. The game's like, I'm not gonna load that until you're right on it, and then you're just like, oh.
Alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Now there are warpers here, so we have to be very cautious. The entrance is... That was the warper sound there. Okay. There's the entrance. Actually, you know what? Let me turn around, actually, so that way I can get on out of here. By the way, this is not a dead-end corridor. This is not a dead end. You can actually continue for quite a ways. You can actually exit this way. And you're probably asking yourself, well, why didn't you just come in this way? Well, number one, there's another Ghost Leviathan down there. And number two, that exit leads to the mountains, which is full of Reapers. So that's gotta be a big no from me. Okay, so let's...
Engine powering down.
Sit that down. Okay. Now this time we are actually gonna have to swim, because we don't have the Seamoth. So... Let me double check. I know it's dark, bear with me. I need these... Here it is. Took me a second, I was like, where the heck? Alright, please don't let anything kill me while I'm down here. So this, you may have figured, is the disease research facility.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Okay.
Detecting an alien broadcast, linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
I see you tried to scan it.
Integrating new PDA data.
And I'm trying to move quick because I only have so much oxygen. But I will explain things as we go. Is that another? Ah, yeah.
Integrating new PDA data.
Man, this thing's huge. Alright, I I am watching my air supply.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study. Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Yeah, we'll get there in a second there. That right there is a bonefish. No, I lied. It's a spinefish. I mean, I was kind of right. There we go. Okay. Let's head on out of here. Because I only have so much air. Wait, hold up. I heard it. Where is it? Oh, that's just the thing doing it. Okay. I already grabbed it. Okay. Oh my lord. Can you not? And back into the Cyclops we go, hopefully, assuming nothing attacks us in the interim. Please don't attack me. Nice. Okay. So. Another self-scan, you say? Let's have a look at this.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Oh, that's no bueno. But since we have a second, let's double check and make sure we go through all of our new research logs here. So we have some advanced series. Estimated incubation time 2 weeks. We're currently combating it at low efficacy, and we may be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. So, yeah, it's telling us, hey, do some research. These are some ray species. I don't think it's really, it's not really anything super important. This is a sea dragon leviathan egg. And you're probably going, wow, we haven't encountered that yet. We're getting there. Hang on. We're getting there. They were studying egg laying and incubation process, but we don't really know why yet. So, yeah, that's fun. We have all these fossilized remains here. Feel free to pause if you would like to read them. This one... Okay. Small herbivores. Oh yeah, the spinefish. We have the amoeboid, which I neglected to look at earlier. And we have the crabclaw kelp, which also was scanned earlier. But now here are the data downloads that may be interesting to us. So here's the damage report. Okay, so this is inside this disease research facility. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter. Ugh, oh my god. You could probably read it faster without me yelling about it. So there was a Leviathan charging in, impacted an exterior anchor cable and anchor system. Collision with seafloor. Breaches detected in Containment Unit 7 with Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to offsite sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. This is the thing that set off a big outbreak of the bacteria. So that's... wow. So when we have some data on fauna reproduction, which... we don't really know why we have this. Which is kind of cool, though. The life forms on this planet have 1 sex. And it looks like they're all capable of laying and fertilizing. Just not with themselves. There's rare cases where there's only 1 parent required. Which is kind of cool. That's super dope. Specimen research data. Let's see here. Small herbivore gamma. Reference to common... okay, this is the common peeper. No immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Symptom remission on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behaviors and the enzymes to other species. That's pretty dope. Leviathan embryos, adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimen acquired from nesting site. Embryos have no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample has been retained for continued high-priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Large carnivore theta off-site lab established to study remains. That's kind of cool. And then here we go. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth 1,400 meters. While it's unlikely the Emperor specimen is still contained, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. This is important information for the story. I wouldn't spend time on it if it wasn't. This is the contagion profile for the bacteria itself, called Kara. Routine quarantine procedure failure. Confirmed deaths. 143 billion individuals. And that's only the confirmed deaths. And this is scary, because stage 1, immune system failure. Stage 2, skin lesions, flu-like symptoms. We're in stage 2 right now. Stage 3, we get unpredictable alterations to biological structure. And stage 4, we have complete shutdown of executive function. There's no treatment procedure known. We just quarantine everything. So this is bad. This is really bad. This is just like the research equipment. Again, feel free to pause if you would like to read this. But this is kind of cool. Warpers are constructs that are built, maintained, and deployed by the aliens that designed the facility. And if you look at the name of it, it is actually called a self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. There's a reason they're going after things. And there's a reason they like us. And do you remember... New targets unaccounted for. 1. That's me. They're looking for me specifically. Which is super interesting and also super terrifying. Okay. Well, now that we've got all that story reveal out of the way, there's still some stuff we need to do. So, we're gonna need one more material.
Engine powering up.
And that material is even deeper down. Okay, let me get on back out of here. One little flash of the sonar. There we go. It's often very murky in these depths, and it just makes it easier for me to see what I'm doing here. But I'm trying not to run too much with it, because I know some people are a bit sensitive to the flashing lights, so I don't want to make it where people just straight up can't watch it. This thing is just kind of a pain to deal with, because if you start your turn too early, you're going to end up clipping your engines on the side there. Oh, come on, don't kill me. There is one more thing I want to scan, and it's just going to be a really quick scan, and then we're going to go about our business. And it's that guy right there. It is kind of important. There's a lot of story reveal going on here, and I'm making sure we take our time. Don't want to be attacked by river prowlers, so let's get a move on here. Again?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Apparently, I'm just a thirsty bitch.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, and that Leviathan there. This is actually kind of important. This is a Sea Dragon Leviathan skeleton. Clear evidence of massive physical trauma to the head, so severe it was likely the cause of death and must have occurred somewhere nearby. Consistent with high-speed collision with a solid object. Bone growth suggests the creature was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. So those eggs that they were studying, this was probably the egg's parent here. This is the creature that attacked that disease research facility and destroyed it. So there you go, penny for your thoughts. Now this right here is another really cool thing. And I will hop out and scan it as well. This is actually one of the favorite spots people like to build a base if they're going to build a base down here. This is the, balls. The name has just slipped my mind. That's okay. It will tell me here in a moment. There are no predators in this area, although occasionally river prowlers may follow you in. So this is actually a relatively safe area right here, this little cove. But this tree is also kind of special. It's not just a tree. It is a nursery. That's the wrong button. This right here is an egg. You know what it belongs to? A ghost leviathan. So this tree is actually their nesting area, and they'll hatch from down there and then make their way up through the river when they're big enough out into open water. So that's super cool. I thought you guys would like to see that. Now this part here is going to require some careful camera work, because we're going to have to go further down. And this is where things are going to really start getting dangerous. And fun. More fun than they were already, I mean. So I'm probably going to get y'all there. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and call the episode here. Spent a lot of time staring at Leviathans this episode, it seems like. But it be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta wait them out a little bit.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I knew there was a reason I stopped here. Okay. Balls. Ah! I'm not already crushing him. Okay, we're okay. I raised up enough. Okay. I knew there was a reason I didn't just... Okay. Because my brain was like, hey, why do you even stop in the Lost River? Just keep going. I remember now why I don't just keep going. Crush depth. So, here is what we're gonna do. We are going to do something kind of interesting. Alright, engine power down.
Powering down.
So you remember when I said we needed all these materials to build a moon pool and stuff? Yeah, this is why. Although, this one actually we just need a modification station. So, I need the mats for the Cyclops MK2, which is plasteel and 3 nickel. Where are my... Oh, here they are. I don't need these just yet, I don't think. Plasteel and 3 nickel. The nickel, I never actually put away. It's actually still in my prawn. So let's go here, grab it. Okay, so I have Cyclops MK2, I have the plastic. Okay, here's the fun part, or the interesting part. I can't just make the MK2, I have to upgrade the MK1. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to... Oh, that's just the music and sound effects. I'm gonna have to pull it out, run up here, make the thing, and put it back in. So this is gonna be interesting. And... here we go. Did I not take it? I didn't take it, okay. I was about to say, okay, ready? Go.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Now, it doesn't crush instantaneously, but it is crushing very slowly. So I gotta make sure I... There we go. Alright. So we're okay now. You gotta do it quick, because it will crush if you're not careful. See, I lost a little bit of health there. Doesn't look like it's caused any permanent damage, so that's good. And it will actually... It has a buffer before it starts taking actual physical damage, which is good. So, while I am here, is there anything else that I can make that I just need... I don't think so, because I think everything else... Yeah, everything else requires the big boy stuff. So. Now we can go down into the lava zone, but we are going to save that for the next episode. So our Cyclops is ready to go down there. Our prawn, I believe, already can. Actually, no, it cannot. Prawn MK1. Ah, I should probably make that before I do anything else. So, okay. I do need to go ahead and make the moon pool right here. You can take the prawn down there inside the Cyclops, because the Cyclops will protect it from being crushed. But once it gets out of the Cyclops, it'll start crushing again. So I need the moon pool stuff, and then I also need... What the hell did I write there? I believe it's a plasteel 3 nickel... Not that one. That one. Plasteel 3 nickel and 2 rubies. Okay. Plasteel and 2 rubies, I believe. And then I just need my 3 nickel. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up, and then I'll wrap the episode up. So this is going to be kind of interesting. Because this is kind of how you do it on the fly. Make sure you take a big breath of air, because you are probably not going to be able to get any air while you're down here. So this is going to be interesting. Because it's going to immediately start crushing. Oh, no it's not. That is intriguing. Okay, alright. That's interesting. But I need to set this someplace where it is warm. Can I set it on top, maybe? Will it be warm enough on top? I saw that it would go there. I saw green. Put it on the thing. That'll work. Do thing. Thank you. Make sure you keep a close eye on your air down here. 66. Perfect.
Power restored. All primaries. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, cool. It's actually not crushing. Now, further down, it will crush if you try to build it. And you will actually have to be able to operate. It'll still work. You just won't be able to get any air. So, let's do this real quick. I just need the MK1 for the prawn. Perfect. And now I can deconstruct it, because I'm gonna have to rebuild this again further down, because there's another depth module for both of them that I'll need. But this is a good start, and it will get me where I need to get. And remember, you're deconstructing, so you're getting all your materials back, so I can build it again further down. It's a bit of an odd way to do it, I know. Yes, I know.
Warning. Emergency power only.
It's an odd way to do it, but it keeps you from having to traipse all the way back up to your base on top side, because no thank you. I'm not about that life. So let's put all my moon pool creating stuff back in here. Do I have room for my ion cubes? Surely I can find a place for them. And I can go into my prawn, and I can just pop this depth upgrade module in there. Boop. And now it can also go down to 1300. Now we are ready to go further down. So we've got pretty much everything we need to continue. This is why I was so adamant about making sure I had everything I needed before we continued. But now, all I'll have to do is turn this bad boy around. Actually, because I'm forgetful, I will go ahead and turn it around.
Powering up.
Because watch, I'll keep going and I'll be like, wait a minute, why am I going back into the Lost River? And I will just be super confused. You're probably still wondering about power consumption and how that's gonna work. There is a method to the madness, and we will get into that in the next episode. But here we go. Now I can kill it. I'm facing the right direction now.
Powering down.
So I'm less likely to be, like, going the wrong direction again. Alright, but next episode we'll continue further down. We'll do some more material gathering and reveal more of the story. So, thanks so much for watching.